Round 11, back to the Red Bull ring. It always feels like this is a moment I remember that, hey, we're like moving through the season pretty goodly. Halfway through the season after this, we'll head and get this thing up and going. We have some up and coming drivers that, who knows. Okay, this is the thing I've actually kind of been waiting for. We have some contracts that we basically started almost like immediately in this series that we have to get this thing going. You know, I like these two guys, and so I think we're gonna go ahead and try to renew their contract right now if we can. Keep him on Lando, right? He's on Lando. Lando's in car 1, right? Yes, just make sure. I've accidentally done that before. I don't want to do it again. Let's see, renew that contract, 4 seasons. I mean, what if we just offer him pretty much exactly the same? Easy as that. 200k out the door. Contract renewed, another 4 seasons. Nothing too shameful about that. We'll go ahead and renew you as well. I mean, same thing. What if we just give you exactly what it comes up as? Easy as that. 155 out the door. Race engineers secured for another 4 seasons. Great affinity with the guys. Love to see it. Love to see it. Our first really dominant raceman we've had for a couple of rounds, so definitely love to see that. But we'll go ahead and continue. Very quick turnaround here for Hungary. Nothing coming to fruition too much. Our board check-in, they have high confidence. Obviously, we're coming off of one of the most dominant seasons we like ever have seen. Take a look at our current car reports. We're, you know, top 2 cars in a lot of things. Acceleration, we're 9th, which is less ideal. And engine cooling obviously could be a lot better as well, but that's neither here nor there. But I think we're still in a very good place to be. As let's do our race prep. Seems pretty straightforward at this point. Qualifying position 2 in the top 3 seems pretty good to me. We can guarantee finish position. We'll do 2 in the top 4. And those are going. That's race prep done and dusted. We don't have any new parts. So let's go ahead. Quick turnaround from Silverstone to the Red Bull ring. Let's do it. Race weekend is here. Now we're just going to let him go. We'll watch Pierre, as Lando currently does have provisional pole. Although these two are literally right next to each other. I don't see Lando improving just based on this. And see, I'm just trying to give one a toe, and Pierre is more worried about Lando behind. I think this one might be on me. Unfortunately. All right, Pierre, just put it as far up there as you can. Don't worry about it. I'm taking the blame on this one. Cross the line. Oh, only P6. That one's on me, Pierre. That one's on me. Lando takes pole position though here in Austria. That's my bad, Pierre. All right, we got to give Pierre the good stuff on this one. Lando takes pole. Max Verstappen P2. Valtteri Bottas. Charles Leclerc also having a bit of a moment here, so there is a bit of a silver lining here. I mean, do we want to get like pretty tricky with it? Like, we have a fresh set of sauce. It's only going to ramp up towards the end. We can play track position. Tire wear's not that bad. I think let's do it. You know what? Screw it. Let's get weird, huh? Add that extra fuel. 1 stop for both. We're splitting up the strategies a little bit. We're gonna try and play track position with Pierre. Hope it works out. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Austria, let's get it. You better. That's what his contract is for.
It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix.
I guess people wait for Austria. Austria's a fun one.
And it's lights out.
Tire check.
And away we go.
Okay, Pierre's not the only one on the hard strat off rip. Lando gets away well. Love to see it. Verstappen also on the mediums. I would imagine they're both on the medium to hard. Bottas though, if Bottas can kind of hang out and occupy Verstappen's attention, then we might be able to make something happen with Lando getting away nice and clean, nice and early. That would be a great sign in this one if he's able to do so. Multiple cars crashed already. It is not Pierre. That's good. No safety car or anything. I'm seeing somewhat.
Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Uh-oh. That's why it comes back. Oh, double Ferrari action. Oh no. Ferrari in the mud. Ocon in the pits. Sainz in the pits. Did Russell not have damage? Felt like he should have had damage. Pierre up battling with Leclerc for P5. Looks like he is going side by side actually. Does not get the move done. Hangs out there in P6 for now. Where is he in terms of the hard strats? Bottas is up there, but I'm not super worried about it. We have a long way to go in this one. As long as we don't fall off the pace too much, we'll be a-okay. Lando has done well, and Verstappen has done a great job of occupying Bottas's attention, and we've now pulled a 2-second gap to those behind. That 2-second gap is persisting, which is exactly what I want to see. Pierre is falling behind a little bit. All right, Pierre, we can't be losing DRS like this. Let's catch up a little bit. Close that gap up. Yep, thank you. I mean, you don't really need to attack, but I mean, go on the lad. Go on the lad. All right, hey, what a run. Side by side. Slow Leclerc up, honestly. Yup. Attaboy, Pierre. Slow up Leclerc as much as you can. Verstappen is now past Bottas, and Kevin is past Bottas, so. Pierre Gasly, fastest lap of the day so far. Multiple cars crashed. Uh-oh, we on what? We on a safety car? We haven't had a safety car in a very long time. Stroll, maybe? Maybe?
Sounds like a few cars have crashed.
Oh, wait a minute. Pierre's in P3. What happened here?
The Red Bull.
Oh no! Kevin! Kevin! Oh, Kevin!
Oh no! And there's the crash.
Ooh!
Words, there'll be questions asked.
Pierre inherits P3. Let's go. That's what we love to see. L plan coming into fruition. Oh, now he's right on Bottas's gearbox. Both on the hards. Both battling for supremacy of the hards strategy. Oh yeah, this is what we love to see. Flying. Trying to go around the outside. Does not get DRS. Dang it. I was kind of hoping he'd hang back long enough to get DRS off of Bottas, but it was the other way around. Lando, by the way, now 4 seconds up the road. Still chilling. Lando now 4.4 seconds ahead. Pierre still hounding Leclerc as much as possible. Where's Verstappen? Verstappen down there in P8. Wait, it was Verstappen that got hit? Am I crazy? I don't remember. Uh-oh, my memory's going. Pierre up into P2. I totally missed that. When did that happen? Love to see it though. Pierre on the alternate strategy of all alternate strategies. Apparently it just happened.
Now just focus on the Haas.
Down the inside. That's not typically where you overtake Pierre, but go on the lad. Around the outside. Flying. Defending. Oh, Leclerc. Oh, Bottas.
Position gained from Mercedes.
Yes, sir. We're all, oh, 3 wide. 3 wide in a place where you do not want to be 3 wide. Oh, yellow flag. Who done it? Ocon? Sainz? Sainz? Ocon. Knew it. Oh, let's go. Huge. Hugely massive. Flying. All right, Lando, relax.
Haas have moved up the field.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, Pierre. Keep going. Let's go ahead and Recuse yourself and guard against Leclerc for me, please. Thank you very much. The biggest winner out of all of this is definitely gonna be Lando, because the gaps that have opened up in this race already are tremendously massive. Bottas and guys are going side by side. Here, slow down. You want? Oh, Pierre. Don't let the car through. There you go. Slot in. Get your DRS. Yep, wait for the next one.
Position gained for Mercedes.
Get a good exit. Gotta pull out a little further than that if you want to go around them. Oh, that's the DRS for us. Yep. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Flying. Defending.
For Haas.
Whoa, Bottas getting the nose in there.
That sounds like someone's gone wide.
Magnussen running a do it in P5, by the way. What an odd top 5 we have here. Whoa! Whoa! Doing my guy. Relax. I just saw that guy go wide from a mile away. Oh, Jack. Honestly, that's not like the worst place, but like slowing down like that is definitely not the move, you know? All right, let's speed this thing up a little bit. Lando still 5.5 seconds ish ahead. Not getting the benefit of any DRS trains or anything like that. And honestly, the way that our little pod is going, not really in that much of a danger to losing that lead, especially with us on the hards. The only thing I need to see is, once I'm assuming that everyone else on hards might be doing the hard to medium strat while we're doing the hard to soft strat. So I'm hoping that once everyone else starts boxing, we'll be able to keep the pace and be able to make up ground when we move to the fastest tire that we can. Because we're looking to box lap 51. We're about halfway through our stint here, as Lando is now nearing his pit window, so we'll speed things up here a little bit with him. Might go ahead and put him back into push mode, see if we can build that gap up a little more. We continue on. Does look like Lando's pace is falling off a little bit. Alright, Lando box. Box, box, Lando, box, box. Push, 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 push.
Haas with an overtake.
Alright, he's in. Come out in some clean air. Yes, right behind Yuki. Perfect.
I think there's been a lockup.
Beautiful. Hopefully, all right. Now let's show off the pace we have over young Yuki, and then let's move on. All right. He's almost. Oh, if we really went for it, I think we could break DRS. It's gonna have to be pretty purposeful, though. I might try for that here.
It's a race position gained from Mercedes.
All right, we're pushing Lando briefly. Try and really break that 1 second barrier to Yuki here in this final. Oh, Yuki's in the pits anyway. Never mind. Never mind. Back over to Pierre, who leads, by the way.
It's a new race position for Haas.
These two are continuing. What are we looking at in terms of strategies for the 40 to 46? You got it. So in about 8 laps time, we'll learn the fates of everyone else. Of course, if there's a safety car or VSC here, we might debate on boxing Pierre, then depending on where we are.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Take advantage of go to mediums, which we absolutely can do. Oh, Pierre, not like this. Nah, what we wanted to see, Pierre. Nah, what we wanted to see.
For Mercedes.
Oh, that hurts. Okay, I think we might switch him to the the hard medium, because that one hurts a lot. What we can do is now put him on aggressive tires and see if we can make something happen here. As we continue on, Bottas now is a clean 5-second gap ahead. Not what we wanted to see, Pierre. Not what we wanted to see at all. Let's see if we can harvest a little bit. I know ERS is a valuable resource here. Let's see if we can get away with harvesting for a lap while we're pushing tires and everything else. If we can just get it to be above 50% from here, I think we'll be all right. He'll basically match Lando. All right, bump that back to neutral. Should be good to go. I think we might actually box him this lap and try and go for a bit of an undercut on Bottas if he's not going to box this lap. Let's go, Pierre. Let's have a good in lap. Norris is now battling Perez. Fun fact. Alright, Bottas not in. We're going on the undercut attempts. Should be able to come out in clean air. Hopefully behind Leclerc here. Oh, 2.7. Not what we want to see, but we will have some clean air. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Get on the move, Pierre. Perfect. All right, tires will last to the end. Some clean air for Pierre to run. We'll jump back over to Lando here, who's battling with Perez. Bottas in the pits. I don't think the undercut is going to work for Pierre, but Lando now regains the lead and will be off to the races and then some. Yep, unfortunately, the undercut not as strong here as it would seem, so it is what it is. And we continue on. Lando leads Leclerc by 9 seconds on the same strat, and Bottas is only 4.3 seconds ahead of us in his race, so we're gonna have to see something special here. There's not a whole lot we can really do, so we'll speed things up. See how things develop. The one that we're really keeping an eye on the most is this gap from Pierre to Bottas. Although Bottas is getting closer and closer to having DRS on Leclerc. So that's a little unfortunate. Lap times are we running here? We're losing 0.2 a lap. Almost, yeah, 2.5 tenths a lap. What are we running to? Oh, that's against Leclerc. We gained 4 tenths on Leclerc that lap. But those two sharing DRS here might be what screws us the most, if we're being honest. I mean, we still ran 2 and a bit tenths, so we're going to see if Bottas has the pace on those tires to catch Lando with 20 laps remaining, and if Pierre has enough in the tank to catch up with them as well. He is putting in some time. That clean air is doing wonders for them. Perez and Verstappen are fighting behind. That's pretty much what you would expect at this point. Pierre is down to 3.5 seconds. We can actually put him on push fuel probably, see if that can help here for a lap or two. If we can close up to Leclerc, I have a great, I think will turn out perfectly fine. Under 3 seconds now. So we continue pushing. Lando has been able to hold that gap behind, which is lovely. I think Bottas and Leclerc are fighting just enough to keep young Lando from being under too much threats. All right, we'll bump Pierre back down to standard as he was able to put about a second-ish. He's now probably getting close enough to get a little bit of a tow through these long straights here. Getting lighter all the time. I might actually do a deploy here and see if we can use ERS to close up a little more, as he is now within DRS range and will get dragged along by these two and has entered the fight for the podium. This really is another one of those that's going to come down to the very end, so we'll have to see what happens here. Bottas has put in about 8/10 into Lando over the course of 11 laps, so I think Lando is pretty safe here. I think this is going to come down to Pierre. Go on the lad. The Frenchman making some moves. Already up into P2, passing Bottas. Of course, those two are on the same tire. Leclerc is the odd man out here on the hards. Ocon locking up. He's in to switch tires. I think Leclerc might be out of this one. The only one on the hard tires. And it's going to come down to Pierre versus Bottas for P2 and P3 of the podium. And it may come down to just whoever has...
Mercedes moved up a place.
See if we can save fuel a little bit.
Seems to have been a lockup.
If we can build up a little bit of a fuel delta for that last push. All right, too much. Okay, we had to burn pretty much all of Pierre's ERS. I got away from me a little too much, a little too quickly. But he does have... He has the tires and everything to make it home. Lando comes through on his final lap. All right, Pierre, let's not worry about defending. Let's defend by attack. Let's defend by attack here, Pierre. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it back down. Just bring it home. Bring it home. Last couple of corners. Pierre Gasly running a beautiful race. Starting in P6, ending up on the second step of the podium as Lando Norris comes home. That's a Haas 1-2 in Austria. Absolutely. What a race. Pierre makes up 4 positions to finish on the podium. What a drive from the Frenchman. Congratulations, of course, to Lando for winning. What a race. Banger of a finish. Banger of a finish. Very nice. Where did Verstappen finish? P6, Leclerc P4, Bottas P3. Not a good day for Red Bull, but a great day, as always, for Haas.
A brilliant performance from the Haas driver.
You best believe. You best believe it.
This podium is a remarkable achievement for the whole team.
Lando's coming in and showing the nation what's what. Nation, the world, what's what.
A sensational achievement for that Haas driver, it has to be said. They'll be absolutely ecstatic to finish up there. For these drivers, they'll be taking home their trophies and a decent haul of points for their team. Haas there having a very successful day at the races.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Happy with that.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
As we reach mid-season, the battle will pick up again in the Côte d'Azur. Join us in the south of France at the
The south of the Côte d'Azur. Beautiful finish. What a race from Pierre, who actually also finishes with fastest lap. We love to see that. Lando continues to extend his lead, and Pierre continues to extend his lead over Max Verstappen, but he's got a long way to go if he wants to make up ground against Lando. We're halfway through the the F1 season. 19 points is quite the gap, especially considering the pace of our car. Pierre is going to have to come out and make some absolute moves if he wants to crack Lando's lead here. Haas once again dominating the constructors, now officially over doubling up Red Bull once again. 139 points to 68. Not very nice of you, Red Bull, but thanks for showing up none the least. As Beetle, Pierre gets a dev point. We do lose 64. What was it? Oh, it's probably qualifying position. Yeah, qualifying position's a big one. That is tough. That is tough, but only 65 out. $4 million basically in the bank account, and on to once again another fantastic race from us. Can't wait to see what we do in the next one.